Hello everyone. In last video I discussed about private sector, public sector and joint sector enterprises. Now let's discuss in detail only private sector. Under private sector, the owner or owners are private individuals. They own some business, they run it for profit and they grow their business as well. Let's discuss now types of private sector. Private sector enterprise may be sole proprietorship, a joint Hindu undivided family, a partnership firm, joint stock company. Under joint stock company, there may be private limited and public limited companies. Again, another type is cooperative society. So all these we will discuss one by one, and under in the syllabus you have meaning and features of each type of business organization. So we will concentrate on meaning and feature of each type. Let's see first what is sole proprietorship business. A sole proprietorship business is that business in which only one proprietor or owner is there. He owns all the capital, he takes all the risk, and he also collects all the profits of the firm. Whereas he has to bear all the losses of the firm also. Generally, we see this kind of business organization in case of small businesses, shops, restaurants, hotels. These are generally limited to a small businesses in which less capital is required and there is less risk also. Let's see what are its features. The characteristics of business enterprise is that it is owned by one single individual. Profit and risk both belong to him only. He has unlimited liability also. Any dues arising on the business is supposed to be cleared by him only. So he is the risk taker, and again in reward he gets all the profits also. In these kind of firms, generally owner is the manager himself. Since the business is small and all the policy decisions and investments decisions all are taken by the proprietor himself. He is the manager. There may be other employees also, but he is himself the manager only. Sole proprietor provides all the capital required to the firm. All the capital needed for the firm has to be provided by the sole proprietor himself. For law, the proprietor and business enterprise are same and are one only. That means proprietor cannot avoid the liabilities of the business. So, in the eyes of law, the proprietor and the business enterprise are same. That is not same in case of company, but it is in the case of sole proprietorship. Now let's see what is Hindu undivided family. A Hindu undivided family is that form of business in which any business is inherited by ancestors like father, grandfather, or great grandfather. That business doesn't belong to the senior most person in the family only, but it belongs to all. So, these kind of businesses are seen in India, and all the members who are born in the family become default member of the business. Let's see what are its characteristics. So, membership by birth. That means whenever a person is born in the family, he becomes member of the business. The management is looked after by Karta. The head of the family is called Karta in the HUF, and other members are called co-parceners. So all the management is looked after by Karta. However, co-parceners may also participate or advise the Karta about anything. The liability of Karta is unlimited, and in case of co-parceners, it is limited to the extent of their share in the business. There is no maximum limit to the members. Whoever is taking birth in the family becomes a member. So it is dependent upon the birth of new members. So there is no maximum limit to numbers. Minor members are also there. Whoever is born in the family becomes a member. When he is minor or below 18 years also, he remains members of the business. It is unaffected by death of any co-partner. Even if Karta dies, next senior member becomes Karta. So the business goes on, and it is unaffected by death of any co-partner. Thanks.